Hey guys, thank you so much for being with us today. This is Yolanda Rosinos with Harcourts Island Real Estate, and today I'm super excited to be here with my friend Robert Glover, who is a VA loan officer. Thank you so much for being with me today and the community.
Thanks for having me, Yolanda. Aloha, everybody.
So, Robert, tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you originally from the islands, and have you always been a VA loan officer?
Okay, so I started out, I was born Andrews Air Force Base. I'm originally from Miami. My father was active Air Force. Last duty station we were at was the coldest duty station on the earth, Eielson Air Force Base, Alaska.
Oh, wow.
So, military's been running in my blood. Even though I did not serve, I honor my father by being a VA loan officer. I've been doing this for about 8 years. I've lived in Oahu for 8 years. So.
Awesome. So, do you guys only work with VA loans, or do you, like Align Mortgage in general, do you guys do other loans as well, or is it just VA? Because I know you said you specialize VA, correct?
I choose to specialize in VA loans, but Align Mortgage, we do all loan products. So if you have somebody that wants to do conventional, FHA, USDA, we can do it.
Got it. So will you share with us what are some of the benefits that military personnel get with VA loan?
Sure. I mean, VA loan is the best loan product around. It's zero down. So if you've got that first-time home buyer trying to figure out if they have to have a down payment, the VA loan, no down payment. No mortgage insurance. With the conventional loans, you need about 20% down, so you do not have mortgage insurance. There is none on the VA loan. So it's the absolute best loan product around, in my opinion.
It sounds pretty good. And so far from, the military personnel that I've worked with, so far I think they have it pretty good. So why don't you share with us some of the requirements that one would need in order to get pre-approved or pre-qualified?
Sure. Well, the documents that I need in order to get pre-approved, I need your current LES. I'm going to need your last 2 months bank statements, your last 2 years federal tax returns, not the state, just the federal, and your last 2 years W-2. If you give me all of those, I can generally pre-approve you within a day, as long as I have all the documents and you fill out an application also. So
wow.
Not take long. Now, if you don't give me all the documents that I need, it's going to take longer to get approved. If you give me everything up front, it takes usually no more than a day.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know, because I get asked that a lot. They're always asking me, how long is it going to take? I'm like, it all depends on the documents you provide. So how important is credit score? Because sometimes I deal with buyers who really want to buy, and they always say to me, I'm working on my credit, but what exactly is the credit score they need to have to qualify?
Now, with Align Mortgage, we have to have a minimum 600 credit score. But I do run into people that have lower credit scores. For example, last week I had someone that had a 580 credit score. But we have a credit specialist on staff, and I sent her the credit report, and she's giving suggestions on what the client can do to raise their credit. So, we just don't say you're not approved. We try to give you the steps to get you approved. Maybe not right now, but you can come back once you get to a 600 credit score.
So how does that work with the spouses who are not military? Like, do they qualify?
So if you have a veteran, let's say his girlfriend, I think that's what you're asking. If he wants to be on a loan with her, she has to put 12.5% down in order to do it. But if they're married and it's her spouse, they can be on the loan. So there is no down payment.
And what if her husband passed while on duty?
So yes, if the veteran passed due to a service-related injury, we contact the VA. There's a surviving spouse form that they have to fill out, and then we send it to the VA. They get approved, and yes, they'll be able to get a loan.
How often can they use the VA loan?
So the VA loan has to be your primary residence. So let's say you're here and you PCS to, say, Alabama, for example. If you have a place here, you can rent it out, and then you can PCS to Alabama, and then you can purchase a place there. Now, it depends on the county loan limit. As long as you have some remaining eligibility left, your entitlement left, you can purchase there. And you just have to budget for it.
And last, what do you think about the interest rates today? And is this a good time to buy?
Man, this is a perfect time to buy. Interest rates are historically low. They've never been this low. So this is the perfect time to buy. I'll tell everybody, this is, if you're going to buy a place, this is the time to do it. So
Yeah, yeah. And how often do they change the interest rates?
these are interest rates. Every day they're like this. They vary. So at the beginning of the week, interest rates were, the market's so volatile right now as far as with COVID and the potential war that we have with China and the stock market, but they're still historically low. So, but they do change daily.
Yeah. How long do you think these interest rates will last for this long?
Oh man, I think up to the election and after.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what's stimulating the economy right now is house sales. So in my personal opinion, I think these rates are going to be low for at least 6 or 7 months.
Awesome. Robert, thank you so much for allowing me to pick your brain and ask some questions that I get asked a lot, and I'd rather it come from a professional, someone who specializes in VA loans. So before I let you go, will you share with the community where they can find you in case they have more questions that maybe I didn't cover today?
Sure. You can email me. That's probably the best way to get in contact with me is robert.glover@alignedmortgage.com, or you can call me on my cell phone number, 808-321-3717.
Awesome. Thank you, Robert. And I just want to say thank you to the local community for being with us today. And this is Yolanda Racinos with Harcourts Island Real Estate. And you can also hit me up at 808-223-1778 if you have any real estate questions. Thank you, Robert.
Thanks, Yolanda. Aloha.
Aloha.